Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. I am Gelien Matthews of the History Department of the University of the West Indies St. Augustine campus for Let's Talk History. The title of this presentation is The Caribbean Reparations Movement and British Slavery Apologies and Appraisal. This appraisal is important considering that the Caribbean Reparations Commission, established in 2013, devised by March 2014 a 10-point plan called the Caribbean Reparations Justice Program, the first point of which calls on former European colonizers and enslavers to apologize for their role in slavery and the genocide of the first peoples of the Americas. The city of Liverpool presented on December 9, 1999, the first major apology from a British entity for its role in African enslavement in the Americas. While it fell far short of what the Caribbean Reparations Commission now requires, it possessed several merits. The apology statement itself was poignantly remorseful. The timing also demonstrated that careful consideration was given to the need for an apology. It was backed by several measures. In 1999, Liverpool agreed with the recommendation of UNESCO to observe August 23rd each year as the International Day for the remembrance of the abolition of the trade in captive Africans. From the year 2004, Liverpool began observing, as is done in the United States of America, Black History Month. In 2007, the city inaugurated the high-profile Slavery Remembrance Memorial Lecture, which was renamed in 2014 the Dorothy Coyer Slavery Remembrance Memorial Lecture. In 2007, the city spent quite a deal of money in establishing the International Slavery Museum. In 2010, they launched the Center for the Study of International Slavery. And finally, in 2011, as a support to its apology given in 1999, the city of Liverpool introduced the Walk of Remembrance to celebrate Africans in the diaspora. Indeed, Liverpool's apology was magnanimously reinforced. Nevertheless, it was limited to promotion of slavery studies and the dissemination of African culture. The Reverend Simon Besant of Blackburn made the second major British-based slavery apology on behalf of the Church of England on the 9th of February 2006, and in so doing, toppled voices raised in opposition to reparation. Besant noted, for example, that the church-owned plantations treated its servile laborers badly, even working them to death, and benefited financially from slavery. In comparison to Liverpool, however, the church's slavery apology has translated into much less action. Archbishop of Canterbury, Rowan Williams, cited difficulty in determining compensation procedure. Tony Blair, former British Prime Minister 1997 to 2007, offered in late November 2006 on behalf of the British government the third slavery apology from the United Kingdom. Blair's critics, however, rejected this expression of sorrow, insisting that it was no apology at all, and labeled it as short of a full apology, a sorry apology, a mumble jumble, and a mealy-mouthed non-apology. Peter Hain, former Secretary of State for Northern Ireland and Wales, in an interview organized by the Welsh Office and conducted with the BBC in February 2007, offered the fourth British-based apology for slavery. As it turned out, however, this so-called apology was both baseless and fruitless. The Irish distanced themselves from it, insisting that no slaver ever landed in Irish waters. Haynes' apology has not advanced the Caribbean reparation case against Ireland. Nevertheless, it provided the basis for bringing renewed attention to the culpability of Ireland in the historic enslavement of Africans in the Americas. Kenneth Livingstone, former mayor of London, delivered the final in the series of British so-called apologies for slavery. Livingstone's apology made three important points which favor the reparation case. He asserted that time can never erase the mass murder caused by slavery, that British international reputation would be reduced by a refusal to apologize, not by an apology, and that the current wealth of many Londoners generated by slavery legitimize reparation. British slavery apologies fall below what the Caribbean Reparation Commission now requires. They express remorse for slavery, but ignore the genocide of the First Peoples. They admit guilt without constituting an explicit, formal, and sincere apology from the national government. They reflect the miserliness, superficiality, and the general disregard of former European enslavers for Caribbean people. Nevertheless, they have indicated Britain's cognizance of its wrongdoing through colonization and enslavement and the heavy debt it owes to the Caribbean region.